Ever had a messy spreadsheet where people entered text in the wrong case? Let's fix that. In this video, I'll show you how to force Excel to accept only uppercase or lowercase entries, so no more inconsistent data. You'll learn how to set up data validation with a quick formula that blocks incorrect entries and guides users to input text the right way. Stick around, and by the end, your spreadsheets will be cleaner, more professional, and error-free.
So in this example, let's pretend that we have an Excel file and we send it out to our stakeholders and we want them to input their ID. They have their name, we want them to input ID and make sure it's in all caps. So if we had this where we just send it out to people and maybe they just decide, oh, I can do camel case, I can do this. And we don't want that. We want them to have it something where they do it all caps. What we're going to do is we're going to use data validation, and that's going to do a check on the cells. So I'm going to select my column here, go to data, data validation, click on that, and allow, that's going to be custom. And the formula that we're going to use is called exact, and it's going to compare, it's going to be actually a couple formulas. It's going to use the exact function, and this is going to compare some arguments. Does A match B? That's what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to need to do is understand that cell B1 or the starting cell B1 has got to be all uppercase. So we're going to reflect that by typing upper. And what that's going to do is that's going to turn everything in cell B1 to uppercase. Now this is just a reference here. So cell B1 is going to look to see if that's uppercase. And when the formula copies down to B2, B3, B4, it's going to reflect B2, B3, B4 in these particular cells. So as I mentioned before, exact is going to compare A and B, right, in this case. So it's going to compare the uppercase of the input of cell B1, and we need to compare that to something else. Well, we're going to compare it to B1 again. So all I need to do is just type in cell B1, close parentheses. And that's all we need to do to check to make sure people put that value or those values in there as uppercase. Now we want to give people the idea that they need to, or hint that they need to put everything in uppercase. So let's put in some messages. And this particular input message happens when people click the cell. And so it's going to show up in a yellow box that says, please input in uppercase. Now let's put that all in uppercase. Uppercase. Copy that, Control C to copy, and click OK. So we have a hint here. Let's type in lowercase, JJJ, press enter, and you see we have this error message, and it doesn't really tell you too much. Let's change that. This sentence here, let's make it a little bit more intuitive. So I'm going to select my column again, go to data validation, click data validation, and that error alert, what I copied here, I'm going to put in this error message. Control V to copy, click OK, and if I tried it again, John Doe, we get that error message with something a little bit more descriptive. Now, if I did everything in uppercase, John Doe, press enter, I'm okay. If I click on here, we get that hint again, Jane Doe. Let's do partially, Jane Doe. We'll do a camel case here in a way. Press enter, we get an error message, right? Click cancel. Now if we do everything in uppercase, Jane Doe, press enter, it lets us do it. Now, if we want to do lowercase, same thing. All we need to do is change that upper to lower. I'm just going to copy and paste it here. Control C to copy, click cancel, select cell C1 here, and go to data validation, click on that, go to custom, and Control V to paste. Let's change this from upper to lower, and it's going to error out, and I'll tell you why, but let's see the error first. So let's try it in uppercase again. Let's just do it simple, JJ. It's going to give me an error message here, right? And the reason why it does is I did not change the cell reference. It still says B1, B1. We got to change that since we're in column C. We need to change that into C1, C1. So let's change that to C1, C1. Click OK. Now if I type in it in lowercase, JJ, press enter, it works. Type in uppercase, JJ, it's not going to work, right? So in this case, just type John Doe, works, Jane Doe, all lowercase, it works. Now, let's get into a situation where maybe John Doe, we want to have it where, and John just wants to type in John, and Jane just wants to type in Jane. Maybe she just wants Jane. And there's lots of Janes and Johns maybe in a company, and you want to have something more unique, right? So what we want to do maybe is say, well, you need to have uppercase and 5 characters or more. What we can do is change our little formula here in the data validation to include that. Let's go to data validation, click on that. And in this formula, we're going to have some additional functions to add in there. And one is the AND function. So AND, what it needs to do is it looks at this argument and it says, this has to occur, and this has to occur, and this has to occur. So this exact function has to occur, and something else has to occur, which is the length of that cell has to be 5 or more. And that is being done by the len function, length. So I'm going to say length, cell B1, close parentheses, has to have greater than or equal to the number 5, close parentheses. Click OK. Let's change the message here too. And then we're going to say, please input in uppercase and 5 or more characters. Select that, Control C to copy, go to my error alert, do the same thing here, Control V to paste, and then click OK. Let's go back to settings. That's fine. Click OK. And now, if I type John, or just maybe even John, J-O-N, press enter, it's going to give me that error message, uppercase 5 or more. Cancel. Type in the capital D, press enter. That's fine. Jane is 4 characters. Let's say I type in the number 1 here, or maybe let's add a lowercase just to make sure this works. Jane, lowercase d, press enter. It did not work. Cancel. And if I type in like maybe the number 4, that's okay because it's just looking for uppercase. Press enter, and that gives me uppercase 5 or more characters. You can do the same thing here. All you need to do is enter in this formula, and instead of upper, that makes lower. Instead of B1, that makes it C1. Anything that says B1 here, make it C1. And that's all you need to do.
Now you know how to force Excel to accept only uppercase or lowercase input, making your spreadsheets cleaner and more accurate. If you found this tutorial helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more Excel tips. Check out my other videos and let me know what you'd like to learn next. See you in the next one.